This piece of message is for parents and tutors. It is important that you introduce your children to little successes. Give them tasks that they can fulfill so that you familiarize them with what it takes to win. They believe that they can win. Introduce them to tasks that they can succeed at. If you do not do that and you give them tasks that they cannot succeed at, that's too difficult. You are setting them up for failure. They are not going to be faithful to themselves or have faith in themselves that they can win. But by the time you introduce them to little successes, you familiarize them with success. The same way, you need to introduce them to little failures, but make sure that the success is more than the failures. And when they fail, make sure that they fail at something that they can still get better at. So you teach them better, and they know and understand that success and failure are a part of life. I had a similar experience when I was in college. I ran for the election of class prefect. I came second, but I was so devastated because I was too familiar with success or winning in class because I was always elected in my primary school days. I was always selected to be the class prefect. So when it was time to run for election, I came second, but I was so devastated. But at the end of the day, the class was divided into two, and I was supposed to be the de facto prefect for one of the classes, but I declined because of the humiliation of losing an election. But let's assume that there was primary, there was this, there was that. I would have familiarized myself with winning or losing earlier. So when it was the grand day, I wouldn't feel so humiliated or so unloved. Guess what? At the end of the day, I got to realize that the my contestant who won the election actually cheated. He went to another class and brought in students to vote for him. So I could have won that election, but the humiliation was so much that I just didn't want to be the class prefect anymore. That is why it is important to introduce people to little successes and little failures to